Botswana's way of protecting its wildlife against poachers has earned it the unfortunate tag of practicing a shoot-to-kill policy. It has drawn international criticism, including from some quarters in Namibia, as over 30 people have since lost their lives at the hands of the Botswana Defence Force. The shoot-to-kill is, however, not a law, as confirmed by Botswana's President Masisi.
We do not have a policy of shoot-to-kill, or a program, or a project, I don't know what you called it. We do not. As often happens, when something happens a number of times and repeats itself, a label is put to it. And by some coincidence, some people, even domiciled in Botswana, begin to use the language. And that seems to be what happened, seems to have been what happened in Botswana with this so-called shoot-to-kill policy. Every nation state has a rules of engagement in its territorial space. And we are no different in Botswana.
Various top officials from that country confirmed that it is rather an operational procedure applied only under extreme circumstances, especially when the lives of endangered species and soldiers are threatened by poachers in protected areas. Botswana's law enforcement officers have also earned the label of being trigger-happy, a term used to describe those who react violently at the slightest provocation. The country's leader dismissed the label.
We are not a people, even historically, or institutions that go around killing people willy-nilly. We are not trigger-happy. Neither is the Botswana police or BDF. We follow due process and respect lives. And when lives are lost, processes to ascertain that kick in, independent of interference from political leadership, as is the case in the instance of the shooting of the 3 Namibians and the 1 Zambian. So let us make sure that we respect the rule of law. And the rule of law dictates that you do not seek justice by labeling something without evidence.
The findings from the joint investigations into the killings are currently being studied by the Botswana's courts, which Namibia also agreed to.
There are courts, there are things to follow up, and this thing is in Botswana's jurisdiction. It happened there. So demonstrations, I fought for this country's freedom. We are demonstrating against apartheid everywhere. I'm not going to stop anybody from demonstrating peacefully. Do it. But let's not tell lies or instigate people for your own ulterior motives. It's a sad event. Nobody likes it. But don't use it for other maybe reasons you have.
The two governments also agreed to resume joint and coordinated patrols around the areas of the shared rivers and common borders. Blanche Koreses, NBC News, State House.